This is back over with another string of Spacelords. Today is December 2, 2019, and we're coming back to play this pretty awesome game created by Michael Sting and published by Michael Sting, which is pretty nice, pretty awesome, pretty cool. So you are not playing Spacelords, I don't know what to do because this game is totally free to get from the Steam store and the Microsoft store. Coming pretty early, people. Coming pretty early, 11, 12. No bad at all. I still have to improve. Supposed to be 11 o'clock, but it is what it is. Kind of hard for me. Yesterday I went to the bed pretty late. Yeah, I went to the bed pretty late. Well, I'm trying to do the streams no matter what, no matter what. Come over here, having fun with you guys and everything. Yesterday's stream was pretty awesome. It was like a Space Lords podcast when we talk about this new event, Winter Hunt. We talk about many other little things that happen in the game, which is some of them are little problems that maybe the developer has to address. Others are stuff that maybe the developer had to take him out. I don't know. It all depends on the developer at this point. Uh, we as a community, we just try to voice our opinions, our comments, our worries. But the last, the last decision is the developer because even though the artistic vision of the developer in a game, it doesn't have like a lot of weight, because at the end of the day, they need to appeal to the people, because the people and the customers are the ones that play the game and stuff like that. Even though, I always try to make a point in that regard, because there has been a lot of games, pretty good games, just because the developer want to do his own thing, has been not doing pretty good. I was in one community like that, developer out there kind of forcing people to take it. People stop playing the game, basically. That was one of the reasons. No, I'm not gonna say that was the only reason, but it was one of the reasons. I don't want that to happen to this game either, to the Space Lords. But we need to respect, in some way, shape, or form, their opinions too, because at the end of the day, they created the game. They know what they can do, what they can do. Sometimes we want, oh, it's supposed to be like this, like that. We're supposed to having this and that, and maybe they cannot do it, or maybe the game doesn't take more features or stuff like that. Those are little things that we need to take in account too before we did come. Basically, a lot of my comments is about take him out, because I don't know if I don't know if it is easy to take him out stuff, to put it stuff. But I believe that's the idea that I have. I believe taking my stuff from the game is kind of easier to put it. So that's why I don't like to request a lot of put this, put that. It's better to say. At least for me, it's better for me to request. This feature, take him out. you know, this other feature, take him out. I don't want developers to take him out stuff from the games, but sometimes it kind of required. In the Space Lords, in the case of Space Lords, there's some many little things that they should take him out that they implemented. I don't see people using it. I don't use it. We got the option to use it. Well, are they that important? Are they that important? Maybe for a lot of people are important, but for other people, it kind of destroy the experience. Kind of wow, man. Before it wasn't like that, now it's like that. Basically, Basically, for the old players, it's like, oh, it wasn't like that. Now it's like that. Now we had to kind of relent the game, stuff like that. Came back with another strategy because this is happening, that is happening. This stuff, little things. I'm not gonna get into test because today is not about me whining. Today is about having fun. Today is about having fun. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I got almost no complaint about this game. This game, as it is, pretty awesome. Having a lot of fun. Maybe you can notice every time I stream it. That's why I stream it 3 days in a week to take it the most out of it. People, don't forget to follow my Twitters. My Twitter is a pretty awesome place to know about all the things that I will do in the channel. I totally follow my Twitter. Totally blew it in the telling to the people. I'm gonna tell you after this that I am streaming. Yeah, I don't know why lately on, I'm kind of missing out. People, check it out, the Spacelords Twitter too. The Spacelords Twitter. Pretty awesome. Check it out. People, don't forget to follow the Nvidia Twitters too. The Nvidia Twitters is this is not the Nvidia, the company that makes the. Yeah, it's the same company, but we're not talking about the video cards. We're talking about the GeForce Now, which is the streaming service. Kind of confusing with the cars because the cars are GeForce. And but GeForce Now is the now one, the one with the now is the streaming service. Not confuse it with the video cards. Some people were like, "Man, that's not a video card, something like that. What are you talking about?" Yeah, that's also a streaming service that they have. Follow. They used to call it something like Grid or something like that. I don't know if it's the same service. It's kind of similar service. The Grid. It was better because you can. It's not that confusing for a lot of people to understand. Now it's like a. I don't know. Is the streaming service getting shadowed by the video card? Maybe. Maybe that's one of the reasons people. It took a while for me to figure it out that GeForce Now and the GeForce, it was like kind of separate products from Nvidia. Kind of was kind of tricky for me because they got both of them. They got the GeForce thing over there, but never know. Follow Nvidia GeForce Twitter. Let me check it out my sound system because I believe I'm kind of quiet today. Let me check it out. I believe I'm kind of quiet today. Oh no, I'm not quiet at all. Yeah, I'm using the old microphone that I used to use back in the days. Yeah, my new microphone, headset and everything went bonkers. I didn't have a reserve, so cannot afford it right now. I need to wait. I need to wait a while in order to get another one because my new one first thing was acting up. It's like it has a bug in it. The hardware itself has a bug. People report it all the time. They does the same thing it was doing, like a going up, going down. That's it's a bug from the headset. I went to a YouTube video, check it out. It did a fix, temporary fix through the software. The guy talking, oh, this is temporary. For some reason, doesn't stay like that. But you know, a few months, a few months is gonna come back to the problem. It looks like it came back to the problem. Pretty weird stuff. I don't even know the technology behind it. You know, the you can kind of fix it by software one time. That's it. After that time, maybe you have to put it back and then put it back again, like kind of refresh it in order to do it. I'm not gonna be dealing with that. It's pretty easy to fix it, but I'm not gonna be dealing with that. I'm gonna jump in, maybe the same brand, but I'm gonna jump into another model of Excel once I get the funds to do it. Because somebody told me, boys, sounds is the most tricky part of the streaming. Yeah, it is true, man. It is true. Sounds, you gotta get it right, or you gotta get a headset that gonna get it right. For some people, just get a headset. They got everything good. They don't use mixers or anything, but you gotta get it right in the first try and keep it like that, because keeping like an eye on it, because sometimes it get destroyed by itself. You know, sometimes you came in one day, you want to stream, oh, my microphone is not working the way it's supposed to. It happens all the time. It's kind of crazy. People, our schedule Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, Space Lords. Today, Monday, we're beginning with the week. Looking forward to keep it like that, coming at least those 3 days. Thursdays, remember we're not streaming, so we take it off. And Friday, Friday, we're gonna do the Evil Online thing, the Evil Online game, which is a pretty awesome game. Saturday, Quake Champions, and Sunday, they add a string. They add a string. Pretty awesome stuff. Um, this is our games that we're playing in this stream. So you have any other games you want me to play, don't hesitate to tell me. Remember that this streams is made for you. There's no point for me to playing games, talking about games that you're not interested. Try to tell me so we can do some changes into it. People get loot by watching the streams until December 27th. We gotta give it away every single time, not every single month, but from time to time, basically. Yeah, from time to time we got just give it away. This time is December 27th. Back in the days we used to be every 2 months, but now it's kind of difficult for me to keep up with the every 2 months formula. So I have to basically change it for when I can do it, basically, or put it on far away in a day that I know I can do it. I know it's not gonna be problematic, for the people that come into the channel, the people that are loyal and everything, which is pretty nice. Unfortunately, I don't have nothing for new people. In order to get anything in this channel, for some reason, right now, more than anybody, for economical reasons, finance reasons, you gotta do something. You gotta watch the streams, you gotta do the loot. There is no all people random prices in random days, and no, we don't have that. We can afford it. That's the truth about it. I cannot be affording giving away stuff to the peoples that came one day that say maybe never came back. I can afford that. Maybe in the future. I was looking forward to do stuff like that, like a random giveaways one day. Oh, today's Monday. Let's do something pretty quick. I was looking forward, but it is not possible for me right now. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, I'm going through kind of crazy situation because everything went up pretty crazy. People, if you got any question about this, remember that all the people in the leaderboard over here is gonna get the loot in December 27th. Um, Pretty awesome. Those are 5 people that are gonna be the winner. They got a lot of opportunities. So you are not here, you got a lot of opportunities to get here because a lot of people are giving a lot of opportunity. I don't see new faces. It looks like a lot of people are like, no, I'm not gonna go for it or something like that. You know, which is kind of kind of worrisome because this giveaway is gonna be like the most forgiving one, where people totally can come in, watch a stream, and post your name pretty easy in the leaderboard. Because basically, you see those guys over here, they're giving a lot of opportunity to the people to get into the leaderboard. A lot of those guys has weeks they're not coming to the stream. Weeks they're not coming to the streams. Uh, you know, basically, letting other people to get into the leaderboard in some way, shape, or form. Like the one at the bottom, he has like many days they're not coming to the stream. Yeah, he got a lot of points, but I don't even know if that person is a real person because never talked to me, never say nothing. Nobody knows who is the person is. Or, uh, when stuff like that happens, I just take him out from the giveaway. Say that this person, I believe, doesn't even exist. You know, I'm gonna be try to contact that person to see if that person is a real person. Otherwise, it's not gonna be possible. People, let's say thank you to Android TG. Android TG is a pretty good person, pretty good subscriber to my channel, pretty good supporter. Supporting my streams, subscribe to my stream, making sure I can do the streams all the time with the mercy. Let's say thank you to 100G for that. Yeah, pretty nice. People, let's say thank you to Hasugido. Subscribe to my channel for 20 months in a row. 20 months in a row, which is pretty nice. It is pretty good. Hasugido basically is my most loyal supporter. You know, coming from I know there is a lot of people, other people that coming from long time, you know, but Hasukido has been giving the subs almost all the time, every single month. You know, since the beginning, I began with the stream, so it puts him in the top. You know, like one of the most supportive viewers in my, basically the most supportive viewers in my stream. You know, always with the sub and everything. Unfortunately, he cannot do the look. He cannot comment every day because he's working. He's working. You know, the things that he's not doing the channel are things that require to be him to be here right now. He's working. You know, he got a work that he has like a rotating schedule. So for him to come into the stream is gonna be super challenging. You know, he was explaining it to me the other day. He said, "Wow, man, he not even streaming. He used to stream on back in the days all the time, pretty awesome games, coming to the community all the time. But now it is super hard for him to do that because of the day job. Yeah, day jobs are super challenging right now. You are working. I don't believe you're gonna be able to do nothing. I got a day job. That's why I cannot stream for more than 1 or 2 hours every day. Like this stream is gonna be like a 1 or 2 hours. That's we already had 20 minutes, 21 minutes into it, which means in 40 minutes or something like that, or a little bit more, we are gonna close in the stream. Like it's kind of crazy situation because I had to prepare myself to go to work to do stuff. People support the streams with the loot, so so you cannot support the stream subscribing to the channel or anything like that. I understand. Not everybody can do it. Myself, I had to cancel many subscriptions because I couldn't continue. But every time I see a streamer that has like the loot into it, the loot system, I use it all the time. Why? Because it's a free way to support the streams. Doesn't cost me nothing, and at the same time, the streamer get happy because it's getting something. I don't know if I told you. I almost pretty close to get my first payment. My first payment from the loot is we're talking about $5. Now maybe you say, "Oh man, all these days for $5." Yeah, 5.78 for schedule for next day. The gonna send it to me or already send it. I have to check it on my account, which is in my eyes. In my eyes is pretty good that you are able to get something from the loot. Yeah, the it works. So you're a streamer. Try to do it. Maybe for you it's gonna be more. It depends on the streamer. It depends on the people. Streamers like me that make like that has like a 1 or 2 viewers every day right now. But back in the day it was more like a 10 people. Now it's like a basically 1 or 2 viewers. Uh, don't get a lot. You know, don't get this. But people like hundreds of people watching, maybe 1,000 people watching. They're gonna do this in a couple days. Yeah, they're gonna do this in a couple days. So the system depends on the streamer. How many people you do watching your streams, how many people do tips do a stream using the system. Basically those are sponsored message that people can send to the streams, and at the same time support your streams. It all depends on many little things. Like get $5. I put the link in the chat. Get $5 Steam gift card by supporting the streams with the loot. Streams totally free with the loot. And yeah, use oh no, I put it the NVIDIA GeForce Now link. It's not that one. Let me check it out if I can fix it pretty quick. Yeah, pretty nice. Yeah, check it out. The links in the chat. It's a free way to support the stream. And let me tell you, so you put your name in the leaderboards of the loot, this one, in the 7 days. On the top, oh, this is not. Let me check it out. Let me show you. On the top of the leaderboard, like karaoke does, it's the last 7 days. It looks like he's only the one, in the leaderboard because he's the only one doing the loot right now. But if more people join to the loot thing, you're gonna see more people. So you put your name in the top of the leaderboard, you are gonna be the winner of the $5 thing if you got every Saturday and every Sunday. As long as you got your name in the top of the leaderboard, you're gonna be basically automatically winning Sting gift cards every weekend. It's a system. It's a system. This is basically the system closer to the a new guy can come in and get something. You know, I still have to do something. I still have to do something because we're using this. The reason behind this is not for me to get money, crazy money or anything like that. Because it's not. You saw right away how much I'm getting from that. I already showed you. It's not a lot. The system behind it is to have some control to see who is gonna get the car. Because back in the days, I gave it away like that. Like the first guy coming to the stream, or stuff like that. I was giving away those cars to the first guy coming to the stream. What happened is it was a lot of crazy situations. People that never came to the streams, you know, one day took a while, took want to then disappear and not come back because I try to build a community. So for some reason, I kind of want the people to stick around, to build a community. Build community, people don't stick around. So when I was doing the $5 thing, it got like sometimes a random guy say hi, get the car right away. Then people like coming all the time, not getting it. That was one of the case. Then you got a person that kind of timing it. Kind of was timing it, coming way before the stream begins. Get the car all the time. Basically, leaving an opportunity to nobody. So it was like a kind of tricky situation at that time. So I decided to use the loot, or let's do the loot. The person that do more tips, more stuff, get the car. There's a way to control. But what's happening now is like people say, no, I'm not gonna participate in that. Bye bye. For many reasons. One, a lot of them believe that I'm making all the monies in their behalf, which is not true. You saw already. I show you. You know, I've been showing to the people the reality behind it. So at least for my realities behind it, because for people with more amount of viewers, it's totally different. It's totally different. Yeah, they get the same fight stuff, but instead of taking months to do it like I do, they take it days, maybe every day they do it. So you got like a pretty hefty amount because it works with the viewership. Um, yeah, uh, one of the people is like maybe you making a lot of money, stuff like that, or another is like I come to your streams to watch you. I don't wanna do work. It's totally understandable. Totally understandable. This is not for everybody. This is for the people that really wanna support the stream, really care about the things that I'm doing. You wanna, you know, having people that having fun in the streams. You wanna keep it motivated. Give it something to continue these streams. It's getting something from the streams. It wanna support the stream. This is for basically for that. People that are gonna stick around, gonna care about the community we are trying to build and stuff like that. See the values behind my streams. See the value, but be behind the things they are getting. Yeah, I can understand. This is not gonna be for everybody, unfortunately. But I always encourage to the people to, in some ways, shape or form, you know, in some way, shape or form, that don't leave the money in the table, because a lot of people are leaving basically money in the table, money they can use to buy the stuff from the Spacelords, money that they can use to buy stuff from the other game, stuff like that. People are gonna take 1 minute. Some people over here is wanna tell me something, so I wanna take 1 minute to check it out what is going on and come back. Don't, yeah, not even beginning the strings. Now I'm taking a minute. You say maybe, yeah. Sorry, somebody's trying to tell me something, so I'm gonna check it out. Don't go anywhere. I'm coming back in a couple minutes. Yeah, people, we're back and we're back for more Space Lords. Today's Monday stream. And how you coming ready to have some fun too? Yeah, let's jump into the game right away because we cannot be just talking about things that maybe you don't want to hear, but sometimes we need to do some housekeepings. Some explaining to the people how we do things over here, how you know. Be willing to answer some questions. You have any questions about it that we just talked uh, a few minutes ago? Feel free to ask those questions because, as I said, sometimes sometimes I don't really like to talk about those things all the time. That's why I don't talk about those things all the time. But we gotta do it sometimes. Some housekeeping, take some time, a couple more minutes talking about the things that how we doing, how the works, the loop works, how the cars works, so people understand how we're trying to do. At the end of the day, it's about supporting you people, the viewers. People came over here. I don't want people to just um, came over here for nothing. I want people to live the day that you can live, you live with something in your hands. That's the idea behind it. To live, came over here, get something, live with something in your hands that you can. Oh, I went to backward TV streams, I watched some streams. Now I can get something from the Steam store, or some games, some loot. All my skin for this game I'm playing, or for Space Lords I'm playing. Uh, Thanks to Backward TV. That's the idea behind it. That is the idea behind it. Unfortunately, it doesn't happen every day. It happens every week. This is the shortest one. The $5 system gift card happens every week, Saturday and Sunday. That's the that's basically the ones that you can count the most. But with that one, that you need to use the loop for that one. No, I cannot afford to just doing it for the sake of it. We begin to do it. In the beginning, everything was pretty, one day, boom, you know, it was like that, pretty good. But uh, there is a time that we cannot continue doing like that for many reasons. For many reasons. The support. Sometimes, as a streamer, you believe, oh, if I do something, people will support me because they're gonna see the value, they're gonna be happy. But sometimes it's not like that. No, not a lot of people can do it. When that thing doesn't work like that, you have to change. It didn't work for me like that. The support was, I don't know why, but the more I was giving to the people, the less support I was having. Like people got getting the idea, like, oh, maybe this guy doesn't need the support for us because he's doing this and doing that. You know, some people get like that kind of that kind of idea behind it, but it's not the truth. The truth is, like, we try to support the viewers more than anything. This is not about just the games. It's about the community. It's about you guys. So that's why we were doing things like that. But now we cannot continue like that unless we got some kind of support from the people. Like, we're still getting it. People still subscribe to the channel and everything, but it's not enough. It's not enough for me to do. Oh, let's do monthly and give it away. It was the goal. That was the goal. The goal was like doing monthly give it away and stuff like that. But it's too low. It's too low to do stuff. Oh, people, let's take. I don't even know. I played with Shy the other day. Yeah, let's play with Suma. Now Now that we are, I don't even know if Suma works good for Antagonist. The other day I was doing pretty good,
Let's see what they're up to.
and I was
Look here,
pretty
what do you
hype.
think?
Hype. I was
Look, it doesn't
killing
matter what you think
all
you
the
know about
people. I was
Shane.
doing the match. I
You
was
don't.
winning matches with Suma. I really the match that I play with Suma, I really win it. I don't know. Don't remember 100%. Uh, Let me check out my sound because sometimes.
Typical rats.
Let me check out my
Let's
sound.
listen to the
Yeah, it sounds pretty good.
facts.
Yeah, this mic I only changed it because it began to
Come on,
break
kid.
physically. You
Traction
know,
is your best
it
ally.
began to break physically in many ways, in many parts. But it was working pretty good. It's not. It's not like
Tentacle destroyed. That's not good for you, my young
yeah, the
apprentice.
first one.
There are only two tentacles left now.
Oh, these people has like a pretty crappy strategy. She got me, but I totally see her doing coming that way. I need to be careful.
Yeah, it's showtime. If you keep this up, I
I don't know. I sometimes.
see you again.
Well, he was saved by the bell, basically. I still doesn't have. I don't know. I don't relate that they're rolling what I want. I still
Impressive.
don't relate it to somebody I can use to protect myself. You know. I don't know why it's like. Wow, that person was
I'd really prefer it if they
basically.
were the ones dying.
Oh no, he wasn't. She was in the hole, but she was over there. I thought she was in the hole, like that. Like man, that person is in the hole. Well, next guy, second time to do you do that. I had to put
You're finished.
I had to put an eye on you because you are very sneaky. Yeah, she's being very sneaky. Oh, I know why. The guy's a tier one. I don't understand. I don't understand why they put those levels. You cannot see the level of the people. But those blue people over there in the top, that has like the blue thing, they're supposed to be. Wow. Really? Wow.
Why did I ever think you'd be useful?
That's why I play as antagonist all the time. I don't play as a raider because when you play as a raider, you believe. Sometimes you believe. Sometimes you believe.
How you expect to fulfill my plans?
When you play as a raider, you believe you are a raider in some way. You see enemies. Raider standing close to you. You believe it's your friend. That's why this week I was playing as a raider all the time. And now it happens. Every time I see somebody, can I believe it's a friend of mine? That's one of the reasons I. It's kind of difficult sometimes for me to. Wow, lady, you are so lucky. That lady's so lucky, man. I'm gonna totally ignore that person. I'm gonna totally ignore that person. It's incredible. I just quite casually went to attack her. Is she rebounds my attacks? Like really, dude?
That was great.
Constantine, you're so crappy. I'm gonna totally ignore that person. See if I wanna get some. Explain me that part over there. What happened there? Diana Cuena basically disappears.
Amazing kill.
Diana Cuena basically disappears before my eyes. I wanted to cancel my protections. Wow, it didn't cancel no protection at all. Lady, that lady doesn't.
You'll wear out my patience.
Why every time? Why every time I play a match, somebody came with something crazy? I don't understand what is that. There is no way for me to attack that person. That person always. I don't know if it's a card that makes her super fast, but she's avoiding every single of my attacks. Attacks that other people are taking it pretty heavily. That person's immune to those. You know, immune to those.
Just like
It's always somebody, man. It's always somebody kind of exploding the game. Yeah, it's a high level person. Yeah, maybe he knows how to play the game, but that doesn't. Those moments right now doesn't feel like a skill at all. It feels like a explode more than anything. It doesn't feel like a, you know, really. Kinda look at the Nesca person came in back from nowhere. Well, I grapple, my grapple went bonkers. That's another rule. That's another rule that I need to pay attention, man. That's another rule I need to pay attention. Every single time you do a grapple between two people, forget about it. You're gonna miss it. The grapple is gonna miss. Yeah, that guy is basically carrying everybody. Wow, those attacks basically was like a look. Look, the only opportunity that I had to kill that person, if for some reason Constantine was shooting on me too, put me put me down right away in front of her. The only opportunity that I had to kill the person. Psst. Wow. I'm gonna have to take him out. Constantine is not doing no mission or anything like that. Constantine is just waiting for me. I got two, three times. I'm fighting somebody. He's just shooting on me. Yeah, let me pull down that Constantine guy.
They're running out of ammo. You're
Psst.
doing well.
Really, Ayana? Really? Wow. You see what I'm talking about? You see what I'm talking about, man? Yeah, and the spur had to come over here. No, I lost this match. This is clear. I lost this match, but for some reason, for some reason, they still have Aleph on it.
That, they're out of ammo. They can't be revived until their shuttle returns with more. Take them all out now, and you'll win this battle.
For some reason, they still have Aleph on it.
Only three of them.
Yeah, keep shooting. Wow. Sometimes my attacks doesn't do nothing.
Shit. Their shuttle is back. Apply yourself to your work, my apprentice.
Ayana Quena was wasting my time. Yeah, this gun from Suma is kinda sometimes hit people, sometimes doesn't hit people. Maybe I'm using it wrong way. I don't know. Everything Suma is very confusing for me. Man, I don't even know. I don't even know how I got that person. For real. I don't even know how I got that person. Really, dude? Yeah, this is the impossible to do anything person. She will block you. We should do everything possible every single time. I don't know why. I don't know why she's becoming so effective.
Perfect.
Psst.
You know, I'd really prefer it if they were the ones dying.
They could die, but there is one person over here that it's impossible to get that person. The time I get that person was basically
Amazing kill.
I didn't believe it, you know. Like right now, you know, that was a pretty lucky shot right there. I was pretty lucky that I get that person right there.
They're running out of Aleph. You're doing well.
They're running out of valley. Constantine, you are too accurate with the shield. Really? Wow, my character basically did nothing, man. My character basically stopped work, did nothing. I felt that grab, man. Man, my character did nothing. It's just standing over there, waiting for the person. I know the grapple has like a 1 second. No, it's less than a second, but it has like a few microseconds. I don't know. That is not gonna do nothing. Why is that? Maybe to give it. Maybe to give it. Really? The antagonist? I need to win in order to get the feature play. I need to win.
My young apprentice.
The person did nothing to get like a. Yeah, that person was doing nothing in the match. That feature play is supposed to be given to the next KLA. That guy was doing nothing. It was the worst. What's the worst in the match? You get feature player, man. That's crazy. I mean, this is kind of broken. The system is kind of broken. 'Cause that person was doing nothing. Not even the objective. Yeah, the grapple has that little problem. They're gonna give you a chance to the enemy to block you. But that was blatant. That's not supposed to happen. I was in the top, I grapple. That person jumps into my platform. Like a, that person took his sweet time to block my grapple. That person took the sweet time. Like that? That's crazy. That is crazy like that. I expect, I expect, you know, that person blocked my attacks and everything, but in a fair way, in a way like, okay, that person blocked my attack. But in that way, I don't know if it was the lag. I don't even check it out the lag. I don't even check in the lag because almost every single match that I'm having pretty good ping. But that moment over there is making me think like something's going on. It was something going on for real. The person took his sweet time to react. Yet still got me blocked. Yo, wow. That is crazy, man. Uh, People say, oh, the developer, the game. I don't believe it's the game. I don't believe it's the game. Some people do crazy stuff in the background, you know. Some people do crazy stuff in the background. It is kind of crazy. You know, it is kind of crazy. Yeah, the game say has its little problems, you know, because again, I don't believe those little problems with the CQC is better. Feels better now. Kind of feels better. Kind of they did something, but there is some specifically with CQC. There is some problems. I believe it's native from the engine. You know, Unreal Engine. Even though you got against like Street Fighter made in Unreal Engine, I was talking about yesterday. Yeah, you got Street Fighter that is purely close quarter combat. You know, you got that kind of game over there, but it's created by Capcom. So Capcom has years refining and improving the formula. for them. I don't believe that formula that they use, the way of doing things, are publicly available to everybody. So my Christian could, okay, take that, implementing space laws. I don't believe it. That is publicly available because it's basically, the business calculus. That's basically the business, that kind of formula, how they do things, how they survive was so good. It's basically the formula, the business stuff. The backbone of their business. If they cannot give it to the people just for free like that. I heard many things about the Street Fighter 5. Street Fighter 4, maybe, I don't know, Unreal Engine was at some point less less demanding. Maybe for that reason, maybe Street Fighter 4 kind of feel better than 5. 5, I heard like so many little problems over here, over there. I don't know if because I don't know if it's because you. Yeah, I don't play that game. I don't know. Sure if it is the programming of the game or is the engine itself. You know. But yeah, Unreal Engine is an engine that you don't see like a lot of close melee oriented games and beat 'em ups and stuff like that. The ones that you see are kind of created for people that like Capcom and stuff like that, companies that kind of figured it out. Unfortunately, makers didn't have to figure it out his ways. At least with this game, that little, I don't know. It could be unfair for the player Space Lords to have a grapple that instance grab the people and doesn't give you any chance to block. It could be unfair. I understand that. But in the way it is right now, for many ways, I don't know if the lag has to do with it. Maybe the lag has to do with it. So you have a ping over 100, maybe it's gonna feel like that. It's gonna rubber banding a little bit. It's gonna be difficult for you to grab other people's. But in the way it is, it kind of gave a lot of window to the defending person to block you and grapple. It has been many times happenings to me. You know, uh, every time I'm gonna grab somebody, the other person. Uh, this time was pretty crazy. I never saw that like that before. Sometimes the grapple you do it, they take like a while looking for the enemy, for the target. In that way, you can block me, because maybe I was like a little bit far away. Maybe the system didn't lock in the time supposed to. You can, and kind of in that way, it's kind of fair that you can block me because the game mechanic itself is give you a lay wave to the defending person to defend himself to block you, you know. But if it's like a 2 or 3 times already happens to me that I do the grab or the person kind of take his sweet time to respond to the attack to attack back, yeah, it still got me like, wow, man, you know it's kind of crazy. Another thing, why is it there is 2 3 people? I kind of know why. This is an engine problem. Almost every single engine act like that. 2 3 targets. You are targeting the way automatic target or something like that. The grapple basically has like an automatic targeting. The grapple goes automatically to to one of the characters and to grab it. But I don't know Well, it looks like I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go Raider. I don't know why you got two, three people over there. You do the grapple, it didn't grab nobody. It's kind of crazy situation. Yeah, the Raiders matches are. It's something I don't understand why the Raider matches are so fast and the antagonist matches doesn't even. Man, you lose couple antagonist matches like I do. Like it doesn't matter my MMR. As a Raider, I always got matches. Why is that I don't get the matches as antagonist? You know, they're going super hardcore with that. They're going super hardcore with the notion, although you need to be a specific level, otherwise they're going super hardcore. See, you're an antagonist. See, you're an antagonist. You should take responsibility. You know, they cannot. They're not supposed to be block you. They're not supposed to be taking account the MMR in order to put you in the match because what about what about if I don't want to play Red anymore? That I only want to play antagonist. I need to have a huge MMR to in order to play as antagonist. That doesn't make at least for me doesn't make any sense. You trying to antagonist the people in the game. You have a requirement of a level requirement or something like that. Like give me the match, you know, as antagonist. Oh, I no gano MMR. Give me the match, man. No matter what, give me the match. Yeah, yeah, they're going super hardcore with the. Yeah, that one punch putting down the people not supposed to be in the game. Because it's kind of difficult to. It's kind of difficult to avoid some attacks in this game in order to have like a one punch. One punch. You see what I'm talking about? You see what they did? Like a bloop, bloop, bloop. That's the automatic system I was talking about. Like, every time you got in again automatic targeting, it get bonkers like that. Like, computers, I don't know, developers cannot figure it out way that goes like a, okay, I'm trying to grab this pressure, didn't grab it, go to the other, or there is two people over there, go to the closer one, uh, uh, ignore the other one. Like I said, always gonna go between both. That's what happens when you got more than one person together. I got many. I can do many clips about it. About situations where the grapple doesn't work at all because there is like a one more than one target. I remember when I was programming, I did like a little shooter mode one time. They have the automatic targeting kind of tells you where the enemies are with a little square on top. What happened is, wow, really, dude. Wow, this is why is so slow? This is like oh, it's working for us. Yeah, I believe that's the reason it's working for us. That's why I cannot hit it. Yeah, it's working for us. Yeah, because sometimes he's working for us. Sometimes like sometimes like it's working for them, you know. If that bar, energy bar goes down right now, it's gonna be awake. Like, oh man, what am I doing here? Because the enemy's attacking him. We need to basically punch him in the face in order to work for those. It's kind of sometimes you can get confused. Sometimes you can get confused. Look, at no range at all. You need to be super close. This is basically like a chug and people use it. Super close. Like that, you know? Like you need to be super close. You like those giant guns? You need to be right there in the face. Where you going, dude? Oh, for this ladder. From far away doesn't do nothing. Closer to the person, closer they do more damage. Yeah, I cannot do that. Wow, it took for a while. I really the lag. Yeah, I really the ping. Really? Who you? I really the ping is doing crazy things. Yeah, I was talking the other day about the lag and the ping. That basically the developer cannot do nothing about it because 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 you're not cool at all. Yeah, it's not. It's like a super wacky, super wacky dude. Where you going over here? You're gonna kill yourself. He's going through the whole map. Oh, he's gonna. You can do that. Oh, you didn't know you can do that. Why always I'm closer to him go like a slow mo? Every time I'm attacking close to him, I'm going like a super slow mo. Oh, I believe it's like a Zion stuff. That's like a Zion is kind of slow. Yeah, like a Zion I believe is kind of slow guy. Yeah. Yeah, the lag is something that they cannot do nothing about it because it's basically every single peer to peer, every single game like this peer to peer that people do the host, you know, the people do the host and everything has the same problems with the lag. There is nothing that wow really elite. There is nothing that the developer can do about it because maybe you say, yeah, they can do something. No, there is nothing they can do about it. I'm gonna explain you why. Because people do this game, the servers of these games is made by people. You know, people create their own servers. So what happened is somebody that is far from you create a server. You're gonna experience lag, you know. It's far from you. The server is far away. You're gonna experience lag. This basics of networking right there, you know. There's nothing that they can do about that, you know. The only thing that they can do is kind of optimize a little bit. I don't know the network. I don't know how good or how bad the networking in this game. I don't know. Claim to be an expert about it. No, let's say the game is super optimized in the network. It working pretty good and everything. See the see the host that's hosting the game is far away from you. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if the game has like a super optimization in the networking. You're gonna have lag, you know, because there is a geographical aspect into it. You know, person doing a server and he's in Europe. I'm in USA. See, the person is in Europe, you're gonna have basically 200 ping or more. You know, 200 ping or more. Most every game is like that. See, you are hosting closer to me, I'm gonna have pretty good ping. You know. You you are hosting from far away, you're gonna give me high ping. Oh really? You're coming for me now? I was dead. Dead. I had to shoot a sniper too, I believe. I was just killing elites and people. Kind of forget about the snipers. Wow, they spawn me in the middle of the enemies. Yeah, this game needs dynamic spawn. I believe you spawn in in one place. They need some kind of dynamic spawning. Like the same kind of spawn that Call of Duty has. That doesn't need, then Call of Duty doesn't make any sense to have those because it's a military game. You're supposed to have your own base, you know. You're not supposed to be spawning all over the place. I never makes sense to me why in Call of Duty you spawn everywhere. It's supposed to be spawning one place, like in a safe zone or something. Uh, but this one, it needs to be more dynamic. Like if it is enemy close to you, don't spawn. Make it something like that. If there is no enemy, spawn over there. You know. So you. Well, it is not a problem in this game. It is not a problem in this game at this point. Spawning in the same place, in the same area. It's not a problem in this game. You know. Nobody. I never saw nobody. They can do it. They totally can do it. But I don't see somebody like is waiting for you to spawn to grab you right away. At least antagonist. See, you are dead. The antagonist has more than enough to more than enough. See, one of the things that, two of the things that they still have to fight two or three more people from the team, you know. So never has been a problem. In Battlefield, it was a problem at one point. They kind of fix it by allowing people spawning in the leader. Yeah, in the leader, squad leader, you can spawn. Sometimes they got like a tactical insertion kind of stuff that you can put in the map and spawn right there. But I believe Bad Company 1 doesn't have those. I believe Bad Company 1 has like the leader one. Or no, doesn't have the tactical insertion thing. So what you guys like about a bunch of enemies, a bunch of enemies uh, camping the spawn point. You got like a bunch of enemies camping the spawn point, waiting for you to spawn. They kinda still, I don't know in the new battlefields because I don't play those, but back in the days I remember in the 2142 that I used to play all the time. They kinda did it like a few times, like nobody could spawn, like everybody was camping with sniper rifles and everything. It doesn't matter. See, you can spawn your leader. It doesn't matter you have tactical insertion. See, nobody get out from the base. Specifically, those moments you don't have no base capture. You cannot spawn in another base or anything like that. It's gonna happen. It did happen a few times, like spawn camping, killing everybody. Nobody could get out. It will basically lost the match in a few seconds, few minutes. Yeah, because the tickets when you don't have no in the battlefield, I don't know now, but in the ticket system, in the battlefield, is you don't have no base. Those depleted pretty fast. Sometimes, sometimes when the game detected like a you lost, like when you have like a too little tickets in, and maybe I don't know, maybe for some equation the game determine that you're not gonna be able to recover from that. They they can accelerate the numbers going down super fast, and then you got the situation when you lost right away. You lost like in a couple minutes. It happens many times. Like wow, we just got in the game a few 2 minutes back, we're losing. Like wow, man, this match was super fast. Why? Because the ticket system say, oh no, you are too little tickets. You're not gonna be able. You're not gonna be able to bring it back. You know, stuff like that. Crazy situation. Well, I had to go do some errand after the stream before I go to work. Kinda sucky. That I had to go to work today. There is a lot of snow outside. Yeah, it's snowing. Um, I don't wanna go. Oh yeah, I saw this stream. I saw the video, the stream. They talk about many things. Many things they talk about. Oh, MMR about the MMR for me is kind of confusing. What they're doing in the MMR. There's supposed to be. It's a bunch of stuff. Enemy difficulty, level of the peoples. MMR try to put you with people and you own and basically close to your levels. So you're level 20, you're gonna be get together. You're gonna be together with people from level 19, stuff like that. 18, 17, 15. You know they got a range of people that can put together in the same level. Oh man, I didn't do I still didn't do. I didn't do the tweet for I'm playing Spacelords or anything like that. Yeah, I didn't do the thing, the tweet. I don't know why I'm forgetting those. Yeah, it's kind of hard for me to remember lately. Lately, it's like hard for me to remember. Like Saturday, I didn't do it either. Something that I've been doing mostly all the time. Suddenly, I begin to forget about it. I'm gonna put it just to have it over there, but I'm not gonna pay so much attention to it. We're almost finishing the stream basically. Yeah, I only have like maybe 15 minutes more or something like that. Yeah. Kinda forgetting about those. Well, the people that see it right now and come late are gonna be kind of disappointed because I'm almost finishing the game, the stream. Yeah, that person's gonna be kind of disappointed. See, they decided to come over here right now. Yeah, I'm gonna. There's gonna be some changes in the way I support people. I had to change it because the way I'm doing it is not working. It's not working for me. Uh, it's kind of tricky. At least for me to support other streamers. I'm getting a bunch of people that doesn't even play the games that I'm playing. That creates a kind of crazy situation. They know about it one time. They never play it. You know, like, oh, you're playing this game? What is that game? Oh, let me check it out. They never check it out. That's not true. They're gonna check it out. Maybe some do, some other do. Yeah, a few, a few of them they did it. They downloaded Spacelords and began to play. Some of them they didn't even care about the game. They say, "Oh, I'm gonna check it out all the time." They don't check it out. But I got this difficult situation where sometimes I give it the rate to somebody that doesn't play the game I'm playing. Uh, I never get the rate back because there is no way for them to remember or to connect. You know, there is no way in the same platform. Let's say somebody play Apex Legend. I'm not playing Apex Legend. Maybe I'm gonna begin to play a little bit more on the Fridays. Maybe. Yeah, I'm not gonna put. I'm not gonna give a day to that game because it's it's about Royale. You know, it's a game. That's not the kind of game I like. I like Apex Legend because between them, it's one of the best. But I'm not gonna dedicate one day to it. You know, every single Friday it's gonna be Apex Legends. It's gonna be any other game. Let's say I raise somebody that playing Apex Legends. If they ask me, "Oh, what you playing?" You go, "Oh, I playing Space Rush and everything." There is no guarantee that person is gonna play Space Rush. You know, what happened is that person stream. Let's say they wanna rate. That's another thing. A lot of people are rating. They don't rate back. They don't rate. They don't do rates. That's another problem. So let's say I rate somebody that is playing Apex Legend. That person that plays Apex Legend never gonna play Space Maybe play one day. Maybe, you know. Most of the time they don't play Space Lords. There is no by playing Apex Legends, they're gonna do the string Apex Legends. They're never gonna see me playing Apex Legends because I don't play Apex Legends. I mainly play Space Lords. So rating people like that and playing any other games, you're gonna put you in a position where you never gonna grow because it's not part of the community of the game that you play. It's playing another game. Some other streamers, that's what I do. That's what I do. I go beyond the game I'm playing and rate and support any other games, any other person. But I create a situation where the, they got the support from their own community and everything. They got support from my community, but the support from my community don't never come back, never come back. Like Saturday, I believe Saturday was a person that rate me back. Not because I've been rating that person like a many days, many days. That person decided that day to rate me back. Why? Because I was playing the same game that she was playing. I was lucky that day. She checked it out. Who's playing the game? They saw me. And they gave me the rate. But see, that day I was playing any other game. I'm never gonna get that rate that day. I'm never gonna get that rate that day. I get it because I was playing exactly the same game that person was playing. Yeah, a lot of streamers, what they do is, oh, who else is playing this game? And they rate that person. They rate that person when it's like that. So I'm gonna be. What I'm trying to say is like, if I play in Space Lords, I'm gonna be supporting people from the Space Lords community more than than any other community because I don't know, it's not working for me in the way it's supposed to be. Like rating random people from other communities. I'm following a lot of people that doesn't even play the game. That's another thing. Wow.
Learn from your coming
You
defeat.
see what I'm talking
To
about
make you
with
stronger,
the antagonist MMR thing? They they denied to me basically this match. Basically this match. They denied to me. I went I went as a raider.
thanks to
I
Loki,
get the match right
we're able to
away.
find the location
An
of the
antagonist. Like
Sphere.
how he get
Our superiority
how he
doesn't
get
come at a time
antagonist match, I don't
so
get it.
when my
Why?
people
Because the
believed that
conditions,
possessing and
geographic
dominating
location,
Aleph would take us to the
maybe
pinnacle of
ping,
civilization.
MMR. There's so many factors that they take in account as antagonists.
More Aleph it absorbs, more powerful it gets.
It is good, but I don't believe antagonists are looking for fair matches. That's another idea that I have. You're rating other people's matches. You trying to go off against 5 or 4 people. It's never gonna be fair for the antagonist because it's 5 or 4 people against you. Not even count the minions. The minions doesn't even count. You know. Because maybe some people say, oh no, but you got a bunch of minions over there. Yeah, minions. Minions are minions, man. They're not gonna do nothing. When they already decided to come attack you, you know, the minions doesn't do nothing. Yeah, you can send the minions to attack the antagonist and everything, but I never saw that doing nothing. Yeah, they attacked him. They attacked the team, but what are these guys doing? Oh, he got the Aldrin, I believe. I believe that's why he do the Aldrin thing. Why is he immune? I don't even know how that Kozayo came over here. Wow, I didn't know that this gun is so effective like that. Basically, wow, man, this. This situation with the infinity ammo,
Guys, I lost one
it's
of
not
my
challenging at all.
Whatever happens, I'll replace them with one of my quadruplets. Huey, Dewey, and Louie will help you, but they won't win the mission for you.
It's not challenging at all. Having like infinity ammo. Doldring. Wow. I don't even know what happened there.
The drone is history now. Find a way to take the sphere to the container.
Yeah, let's do the figure thing container. Oh, I have to wait for the energize. Oh, somebody left? Why you left? Because Antonio was picking you up all the time? Without mercy. Without mercy. Yeah, the Doldrin situation. You need to be careful. I don't know what Doldrin was trying to do. Oh, he got a thing to do too. Maybe he got a place where he had to put the thing to. Maybe I don't know. That's why he went for the from the thing. Maybe he has one, two to get it. I'm pretty sure somebody left. Somebody left the mission.
Second altar activated. Take the sphere to it. I think you should do the same with all the others. I wouldn't like to scout dogs. Hunt him until he's worn out.
Defend me, peoples. Oh, the
All my dogs are dead. Stop the hunt.
the antagonist tried to kill me. For some reason, people saw it. They stopped him. That was a pretty vulnerable It was a pretty vulnerable situation. It's gonna be hard for this antagonist to win this match because it's getting kind of slow. On top of that, yeah, this map is kind of hard for the antagonist. If you ask me. Yeah, it's kind of hard for the antagonist. Because they got choke points, you know. Every time you put the sphere in the altar, we have to defend it, so it kind of creates this choke point. Pretty difficult for the antagonist. Good thing is like the antagonist can feel, so the antagonist can see, oh, we are in that position over there, which is it's not vital, to know that all the raiders are protecting over there, so you can come in with some strategies. But
All my dogs are dead. Stop the hunt.
you can come in with some strategies and attack the raiders, and attack the raiders. But I had to put it into. Had to do the energy too. Like now we got the sphere over here. Now we got to do protect it. Now we have to do is protect. this field. That's it. It creates a choke point. Right now I'm burnable. Right now I'm burnable, you know, because I only made myself over here. Uh,
I want that grenade.
why that this one I need to protect it. Cowdy Jacket, welcome to the stream, Mr. Cowdy Jacket. Welcome to the streams. I hope you're coming ready to have some fun, Mr. Cowdy Jacket. Thank you for your support. Thank you for coming. Really, I appreciate it. Thank you for the host, Mr. Cowdy Jacket. Thank you for the host. Thank you for spread the word about my channel. Oh, you can roll. You can roll with immunity. Cowdy Joker said, bye. I'm so sorry for being so late. No, don't be sorry, Cowdy Joker. Don't be sorry for that reason. One thing I don't want you to feel is like you have a commitment to come to the stream. I really appreciate that you coming, man, for real. But don't feel like that you have to be here, you know. Specifically for me, that sometimes I'm doing the same thing over and over and over, you know. Oh, this guy doesn't learn. He's getting down with the same tricks. Yeah, especially for my stream that I bet I'm not gonna deny I'm kind of boring a little sometimes, you know, doing the same thing over and over and over, playing the same games over and over and over because why I play Spacelords too much because I wanna build a community around this game, you know. I like this game. But I kinda understand that a lot of you guys doesn't even play the game, you know? So it's kinda create a situation where you kind of be forced to watch some gameplay for some game that maybe you don't want it, you know? Uh, so I can understand all those little things, those little details. So don't feel sorry, you know. Don't feel sorry for coming late and everything. I don't want you to feel like a commitment. I want you to have fun. I want you to have fun. That's my goal. Oh, Doctor came in from. Oh, he throw me. He throw me all the people to me. Yeah, one of my objectives is for you to have fun. You know. I understand people have life commitments. Streaming, support a streamer, and streaming is kind of hard because it is entertainment, you know. It's not something that it's not something like important that you have to in order to you know, it's not something that you have to do, you know, in order to live or to survive or anything like that. It's entertainment, so it becomes sometimes a little bit difficult to be in the streams of the people, support people, because of that, you know, the priority. You got priorities. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure your priorities is not coming to the stream, you know, because it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be the priorities coming to the stream because at the end of the day it's entertainment, you know, it's community, it's stuff. I really want you to come to the stream when you feel happy, you know. That's why I don't like people feel bad if they come in late or anything like that because or worry about something. I feel privileged. Let me tell you. I always say I feel privileged to for people to come into my stream and check it out because it's kind of difficult, you know. You could be doing something else. And then you decide to come to my stream to have some fun, to be a little bit over here. It is something that really I really value a lot. Cody Joker says, but bad, I ain't your biggest fan. Oh man, thank you for that, man. Thank you for those beautiful comments. Yeah, that's another reason why I don't want you to feel like bad for coming late or anything like that because I want you to feel happy, so you can come in and everything. Because I'm Beijus, you don't feel happy, you're gonna stop coming, you know. Karaoke says, can't wait for you to play more episodes like you say on the podcast. Oh yeah, maybe the next Friday. No, not this Friday. No, maybe the next one because I had to play online first. Then I'm gonna play. Then I'm gonna play Apex Legend. Then you see, after I'm gonna do a game list so you can see better what I'm trying to do. I'm gonna do a game list. It's gonna be pretty awesome. So we can play Apex Legend and play one game, one new game. Apex Legend, one new game. Because I don't wanna take another day out from the Space Lords. 3 days with Space Lords. It's kind of little, Only 3 days playing the game while other people playing every day the game. You know, I believe if you wanna support a game or company, you should support it all the way down. Be the authority, be the authority in the game. I'm not trying to be the authority in the Space Lords. There is people that became the authority a long time ago. They do a pretty good job covering the game, playing the game, promoting the game. But at least I want to be one of those guys, that are pretty hot in the community. That's why. And people are helping me. Let me tell you, that podcast we did on Sunday, it really helps me. A lot of people kind of recognize I'm a Space Lords player and everything. Thank you for the beaties, Cowdy Joker. Thank you for the beaties. I really appreciate it that you are supporting my stream with the beaties. But you don't have to. You don't have to give it that many beaties. I really appreciate it. You don't have to do a beaties every single comment because I'm watching the chat. I'm watching the chat. Karaoke says, but I will wait for as long as it takes. Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Appreciate that, Karaoke, that you are willing to wait for some epic legend streams. Yeah. Well, people are gonna say thank you to the people that came to the streams today. I'm gonna say sorry to Karaoke that just came in basically in the end of the streams. Yeah, the streams today was kinda short. I came 11:20, I believe, 11 something, which is it's kind of difficult schedule for many people. That's why I don't expect like a huge amount of people coming at that time. For a lot of people, it's morning. It's pretty early. For another people, it's like a pretty late in the night. It's just a pretty hours close to the 12 are super crazy for a lot of people because at that time part of the world is going to the bed, part of the world is just waking up, so it's kind of crazy. Carjackers, but I'm sorry that I had typing problems on Sunday, but it was there for you. Oh yeah, yeah, I recognize it, man. I'm gonna say thank you for coming to the stream. I already put you up there. I already put you in the. I don't know if you notice every single tweet that I do. I put the people on it. Thanks to Killer J, Kaori Joker, you see, and Brain Woody. You were the three guys most active in the chat. That's the people that come over here. Part of the history of my channel. So your name is always over there, karaoke. I always try to recognize those people that take some time to type, to say hi, to talk to me. I recognize those guys in the Twitters. Tweet karaoke is your name is all over the place. Karaoke, more karaoke over here. more. Let me see this. No, this one. Cody Joker again. Your names all over the place. Yeah, that's what I'm telling to the people. Say hi, talk to the chat because the only I only recognize people that talk to me. People that came over here to the chat to lurk only. They don't doesn't even say hi and kinda you know kinda oh karaoke thank you for the beats. Karaoke thank you for the beats. I'm sorry. Yeah, I know, Bob. You're my amigo. Thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate that you kind of recognize that because that's one of the goals too of the channel is to, I don't consider my viewers like viewers or fans. I consider you guys like friends. That's why I'm trying to support you guys. Even though you are no streamer, even though you're never gonna give me basically a rate or something, just by coming to the channel, say hi and everything, I try to support you back in some way, shape, or form. I really wanted to support you unconditional. You know how to do nothing in order to get support, but I can afford it. That's the main problem. I can afford it. Maybe in the future. Yeah, maybe in the future a lot of stuff. See, I do better in the streams in the future. It's gonna be better for you guys. Because one of the things, if I do good in the streams, like, let's say we got like I know subscribers, no people, the loot is gonna go away. I'm not gonna need it no more. So we're kind of gonna come back to the first 5 people that come to the stream gonna get a $5 thing gift card stuff like that. You know, I'm thinking about many things to support you guys, many things to support you guys. But it is what it is. It takes time. It's hard. It's hard to be in a position where you feel happy. But it's not impossible. That's why keep me motivated going forward because it's not impossible. Well, people, remember to follow my Twitter. It's a very awesome place to know about all the things that I do in the channel. If you wanna know more about what I do in the channel, check out my Twitter, which is a pretty good source of information about all the things that I do. So all the things that I do, uh, all the games that I play, all the content that I create. Don't forget to follow Spacelords Twitter. Spacelords always has some tweet. Let me see if they put some tweet. Oh, they put me. They put me. Pretty nice. Thank you, Spacelords. You're pretty awesome. Yeah, Spacelords always. The Micros team is pretty good. Developers are always some supporting the streamers in the community. You know, it is pretty awesome. Um, yeah, check it out. Let me see. Check it out. Karaoke say, yeah, man. Yeah, it's pretty nice. They from time to time look at me. I cannot complain about Mercury's team. At least for me, they're pretty active. Look again, another post, my post in the Space Lords. You know, I only wish a bigger community. Look at me again. You see, they put me a lot. They retweet my stuff all the time, so I cannot complain about that. They are doing a pretty good job by supporting my streams. Something that I really wish in the past happened with other developers. Low breakers maybe. It did happen like one time. That's it. They were man that it doesn't cost nothing to the developers to do it. A lot of developers don't do it. I like the Mercury team because they do it. They support the community pretty heavily, man. You see a Space Lords stuff. Let me show you. You see a Space Lords stuff. I cannot take so much time because it's kind of late. But see, you see a Space Lords stuff. What you see in the background? What you see in the background? I'm gonna tell you. Bell. This is the art from Bell. This is the art from somebody else. This is art from. This is the kindness. The kindness art. This is art from the people from the community. You know, all kind of arts, pretty good ones like the kind of this one, and the bad ones on this one, and uh, pretty simple ones like this one, for example. You know, very complex one and elaborated like the rack box over there, Lego pack. They support the community pretty heavily. Those are people from the community. Those are not drawings from the developers. Those are drawings from the people that they are supporting. So Michael Stein is pretty good support of the community. It's a I don't believe uh, Michael Stein has a bad relationship with the community. The relationship of the community and Michael Stein is pretty good. Tecato, it was nice seeing you again on the J podcast. Oh, welcome to the stream, Mr. Tecato. Welcome to the stream. Unfortunately, we are kind of closing now the streams, but thank you for that. Thank you. Glad to hear that you like it. I mean the podcast. Uh, that Killer J podcast are pretty good. I really like it. I always tell him to you can you want me to be in the podcast tell me right away or I always waiting for his podcast to be in it because I really like it. I'm having a lot of fun. This last podcast incredible. We last 2 hours. That podcast was fast. Like I couldn't believe it. It was 2 hours. I couldn't believe it. I say when we finish the podcast, I continue in my channel talking about it. I check it out 2 hours, man. That was super crazy. I never I never thought it was like a fast. It feel fast for me. I was having a lot of fun, you know, and suddenly the podcast just finished. People, don't forget to follow the NVIDIA GeForce Now, NVIDIA GeForce Now service. They are not pretty active on the Twitter, unfortunately, but when they have something important to say, they put it over here. Cody Joker says, when I think of Spacelords, I think of Ba as antagonist coming to kill you without mercy. basically, basically that's why it keeps me playing the game. That I can basically be enemy of a public enemy, you know. But there is some people that are pretty recognized as antagonists, like a Mac Charles is one of the guys. It's one of the guys that everybody recognizes as a pretty, pretty hard to beat antagonist. You know, it's pretty nice. It's a cool mechanic, simple one, but it's a cool mechanic that you can be recognized by the community as a one of the more dangerous antagonists. You know, it give you it give it to the game and to every community like some Wild West vibe that I really kind of dig it. Kind of dig it. When I know that this game you can play as an enemy, I say on sale to it because it's like a dying. It's like a dying light, no, like a Dead by Daylight kind of situation when you had a monster and four people trying to escape. That happens in this game too. It's almost the same way. Plus, it's like a Gears of War. You take over. It's kind of tactical, real time tactics. You take over. You wait for the kill. And you plan your strategies. I know, very plan strategy kind of guy. That's why I play like with minimum waiting. I always active running around trying to get some of the guys down. Which force in many of my matches, I always force the race to play together. You know, they begin spread, and then suddenly they say they begin to play together because I'm pretty aggressive. One thing that I don't like it because once I begin to play together, it's worse for me. Takato said, I couldn't believe Jay lasted 2 hours. Yeah, that was pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy. The first time, well, I cannot complain him. I don't know if I complained to him or to Quarian. I believe I was complaining to Quarian that the Spacelords podcast should be like a little longer than 1 hour. You know, I don't know if Quarian tell him or anything like that. Look, 2 hours. Let me see, 2 hours. Videos. Oh, it's not 2 hours. It's 56 minutes. Man, yesterday I saw the thing. It was 2 hours. 56 minutes, not even an hour. Wait, that was 2 hours. Huh. I was kind of misled. Yeah, I thought it was 2 hours, man. It's 56 minutes. I totally believe it was 2 hours. Yesterday I see that 2 hours over there. Yeah. Oh, that was sorry to the people that I misled. I thought it was 2 hours. I believe sometimes Twitch give you like they put you the videos because the first thing that I went to check it out it was the length of the video, but it looks like sometimes the videos came with a wrong time. It kinda come with the wrong time. Yeah, it wasn't even an hour. I was having a lot of fun. I was. I'm gonna be honest with you. I wasn't paying attention to the time. And I just was having a lot of fun. Yeah, that's why I feel super fast. It wasn't not even an hour, but I was having fun. I wasn't paying attention to the time or anything like that. Like at the first podcast, we last like a 1 hour 30 or something like that. This is like the shorter podcast I had. I thought it was the longest one, but it was the shorter podcast that I had with it. But back in the days, podcast used to be like a longer. Yeah, this is the shortest one. But either way, it was good. It was a lot of fun. Karaoke as well for then 56 minutes. I really enjoyed it myself. Yeah, yeah. Sometimes I kind of was complaining oh, it was too short and everything because sometimes it's sometimes you the podcast finish you kind of feel you have to say something else, you missing stuff to say. But at the same time, it is good because people are not gonna be over there 2 hours, kind of crazy, you know. My streams are 2 hours, bro. I'm playing, I'm moving, I'm talking about many things. Kind of goes away pretty fast, but in a podcast, I don't know. I don't believe it could be pertinent to be like a 2 hours straight. Oh man, some people left. I wanted to support them, send it the red, but I believe that we got one guy still in the community. Karaoke shot. Thank you, Bob. Time flies when you having fun. Yeah, yeah. I wasn't paying attention or anything like that. It was a pretty good. I really had so much fun. Every time I do the Killer J podcast with him, have a lot of fun. He's a pretty fun guy too. There's no doubt about it. Well, people, let me check it out. The schedule, people, check it out the schedule. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, we're coming tomorrow to with another streams. Check it out my Twitter. That's why I put my Twitter first because sometimes I cancel the streams. I cannot come in. The only way to know is in the Twitters. The Twitters. Remember, the Twitters is public, so you know how to follow me. You know how to have a Twitter in order to know the things you can see. Takata said, I will see you around. Oh, thank you for coming. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. And thank you for reminding me that was me. mistaken about the info about the time of the podcast. But it's good to see you, man. Really appreciate it. Uh, Remember, we're having a podcast tomorrow. You don't have to come over here, but it could be nice if you can make it. Yeah, yeah. It's nice always to have somebody from the community, Space Lords, that really knows the game. Get list, people. This is the games that we play on the channel, the games that we want to play, and everything. So you want me to play one specific game, don't hesitate to tell me. We are gonna be able to check it out and to play. People, the giveaway is on December 27. We have basically 25 days. 25 days more opportunity to put your name in the leaderboards. Remember, in order to put your name in the leaderboard, you have to watch the streams. Watch the stream until December 27th to have a chance to put your name in the leaderboard and then choose between a 25 single card. 5 people are gonna be the winner. One, two, three, four, 5 people are gonna be the winners of the 25 cent gift card. You know, so you believe it was only the guy in the top? No, it's not only the guy in the top. So you believe it's the three first? No, it's not the three first. 5 people at the same time. We got more than a year doing it. I believe we're going to the third year doing these giveaways. You know, 5 people at the same time. So you got a very long opportunity to get in the leaderboard. Plus, right now we're giving 3 and 4 months to get there, so there are plenty of time, plenty of opportunity. This one was pretty awesome because we already gave it a lot of opportunity to the people. A lot of people didn't take the opportunity. Now it's only 25 days, which is a lot, still a lot of opportunities. Let's see if somebody else get in the leaderboard. Cody Joker says, backcourt the superhuman Twitch streamer supporting you all the way. No, man, it's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. Cody Joker is pretty awesome comments. I am a superhuman, though. I'm a superhuman. Well, I had to go to work after the stream, then come back 2 in the night, 2 o'clock in the night. Go to bed, be ready for the next stream tomorrow. Sometimes I couldn't make it. Sometimes I make it. Uh, yeah, it takes like a superhuman effort to work a full-time job and then stream. You know, there is so many things that are escaping in my life because of the stream. You know. Cody Jokers, well, you are a two. MS bad, me bad. Was you are too. Yeah, thank you for those comments, Cody Joker. Thank you for that. Really appreciate it. You are pretty good. You are being pretty good in the channel. You know, pretty active, supporting the streams, motivate me to continue forward. I really appreciate that. Yeah, thank you for all your support, Cody Joker. You are awesome. Remember that we're doing all those things for you guys. So you don't like it, feel free to send some suggestions on stuff. People, let's say thank you to WonderTG, subscribe to my channel, supporting the streams, you know, making sure we can do the $5 and gift cards every weekend, and the 25s every a few months, every few months, yeah. Let's say thank you to Hasogidon supporting my stream for 20 months in a row, which is pretty nice. The Hasogidon is a person that decided to support my streams without mercy. Yeah, this is a long time, Hasogidon. It's a long time. It's a year and 8 months supporting my stream, which is very nice. Thank you for your support. Karaoke says, but one more tip, play more Apex Legends, lol. Yeah, I know. We are in the negotiation to see if we can do the more Apex Legends. we are we are in that way. Yeah, Apex Legends is a pretty nice game. Pretty much Apex Legends. Yeah, I gotta. Yeah, I'm designing a way to include Apex Legends into the streams without taking Space Lords or without taking any other game. That's the way I'm gonna do it. So we're gonna be playing more, not every day, not every week, but we're gonna be playing more. I believe it's gonna work pretty good. People, if you wanna support the streams and you cannot subscribe to the channel, remember that we got a free option to support the stream. It doesn't cost you nothing. It really motivates me to continue forward, just like a subscription or anything like that. Is by using the loot, by using the loot. So don't miss out, people. Use the loot. Put your name in the leaderboard of the loot. Get $5 I think you've got every weekend. Maybe it doesn't make any sense to you. You know, the goal about this is to give you something back. Is to support you back. Support the viewers. That's a way we got to support the viewers every week. You know, do the loot. Put your name in the top of the leaderboard, and get one of these. That's it. You know, again, I believe it doesn't make sense for you. How you giving $5 I think of cards? You're just getting a little thing with the loot. You know, maybe it doesn't make any sense at all, but that's a way to support the you guys. That's the only way we use the loot, because to support you guys, supporting the loot too, because the loot is a pretty good idea behind it. It kind of activate partnerships advantages and benefits to people that maybe are beginning streaming. You know, maybe people that put together 200, 300 people at the same time, they're gonna feel the benefits of the loot. You know, maybe me myself, I'm reaping the benefits, but no, maybe no a huge amounts of benefits, because we're a small streamer right here. You know, I believe the maximum people we get together organically, it was like a 15 people at one point. That's it. You know, maybe the Saturday you saw me with 30 something, but that was a raid. It wasn't no organic. Basically, they were forced to come over here. Basically, Karaoke said, "But even if it is 2 minutes of Apex, I will be there for you all the way." Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna say, because we're gonna be playing more Apex. Yeah. That was a game that I kind of made the mistake not to pay so much attention. Just did like a 3 streams. I move on from there, because because it was a battle royale. You know, I don't commit myself into battle royales. Battle royale is a kind of game, that kind of specific way of game that it gets sold pretty fast to me. With Apex Legends, different. I spent one Sunday playing the whole Sunday Apex Legends. Yeah, I just wanted to play more. Why? Because they managed to make it fun. They managed it to make it fun. I believe that's what a lot of battle royale needed to be fun. You know, just dropping into the battlefield and killing people is not fun. They need to have another layer. I believe Apex Legends doesn't have the layer on top of that, but they are pretty close. They are pretty close to have that layer. They are working for it to make it fun, to feel fun. You know, they're making pretty hard, putting new characters, new maps, and stuff like that. You know, that's why you see more people playing Apex in the NT, because it's kind of fun. Karaoke says, "As your biggest fan." Oh, thank you, man. Thank you for your support. Really appreciate it, Mr. Karaoke. Yeah. Thank you for that support. Really appreciate it. Thank you for the beats too. It's pretty nice that you putting some beats in the stream. You don't have to. Remember, karaoke, you don't have to. But thank you. Thank you for that. Really appreciate it. People, let's take a couple minutes to say thank you to the people that was hosting my streams. I'm gonna say thank you to Ranging Spam for hosting my stream. You know, spreading the word about my channel, bringing more people to the stream, which is really nice. I'm gonna say thank you to Marco X. Marco X, thank you for giving me free advertisement with the merch. Coyote Joker. Coyote Joker that is in the streams now. In the chat, always in the streams. Thank you for the host. Thank you for your support. Really appreciate it. I'm gonna say thank you to Sufficient Geometries. Sufficient Geometries. Thank you for the host. Thank you for all the things that you do. Really appreciate it too. Cody Joker says, no, thank you. Thank you. Cheers. Yeah, thank you, man. Really appreciate it. I really appreciate it that you appreciate it. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Yeah, Sufficient Geometry, thank you for the host. I'm gonna say thank you to House of Gidon. House of Gidon, thank you for the host. Thank you for spread the word about my channel, bringing people to the stream. Fossy Panda Socks, thank you for the socks. Thank you for the socks. Thank you for the host. Thank you for giving free advertisement with a mercy. Really appreciate it. I'm gonna say thank you to the Demonicated Judge. Thank you for the host too. Thank you for all the things you do. All the support with the host is really, really important for my channel. Wild Linings, thank you for the host. Thank you for spread the word about my channel, bringing more people to the stream. I'm gonna say thank you to Talkers. Talkers, thank you for the host. Thank you for the free advertisement with a mercy. Cody Joker says thank you too. Bye, you are the best. Thank you for the socks. Hello. Yeah, I kind of blew it. Thank you for the bitches, Cody Joker. Really appreciate it too. Thank you for the socks. Kind of get confused right there. Yeah, because they get those heavily. Maybe for English people are not confusing. That's the name. For me, it's super difficult to say. Sometimes my brain get like super crazy. Thank you for the beats. Has karaoke. Thank you for the beats. Really appreciate it. So you see me people going back and forth from the games. Yeah, it's because if I don't do that, I'm gonna get kicked out from the servers. When I get punished by the game and everything, so I try not to. I really like the music, background music from Spacelords too. That's another reason why I keep it up. Gay Duncan Hall. Thank you for the host. Thank you for the spread the word about my channel, bringing more people to the stream. AC80. Thank you for the host too. Thank you for giving me free advertising without mercy. Sorcerers. Thank you for the host. Thank you for your support. Really appreciate it. Gordon Freeman. Thank you for the host. Thank you for spreading the word about my channel, bringing more people to the stream. Sphere Frost. Thank you for giving me free advertisement with a mercy. Really appreciate it. Yeah, I believe I say everybody. Even though it's yeah Station 6, don't forget about Station 6. Thank you for the host. Thank you for spreading the word about my channel, bringing more people to the stream. Yeah, I believe say everybody. Everybody. It's almost the same amount of people. I believe. Yeah, that's what I believe. Twitch only allow certain amount of people hosting you. They don't allow the whole platform hosting you. I got a lot of people trying to host me, but for some reason I believe they cannot do it at the same time. You know, they do it from time to time, but not cannot do it at the same time because I believe there is a limit. Yeah, it kind of makes sense because you cannot let every single person in the platform hosting. If they don't do it like that, they don't control that. Everybody's gonna be hosting Doctor Disrespect all the time. You know, streamers like that. They're gonna take 1,000 people. You know, so those they got like a sometimes. The other day was like a 80,000 people watching the guy. Like they're gonna take the whole platform basically. But most of thank you for the socks. Karayaki said, but most of all, thank you for the socks. The new merch back card socks could be pretty nice, but I don't know. I got my store with a minimum, like with mugs only. Um, it's kind of slow activity over there because I wanna put in the store stuff that I really use. I use it. You know, I don't wanna put stuff like let's do t-shirts. You know, I'm not trying to be a store. I'm trying to be a streamer. That's why I only have mugs over there with my logo with the backcourt logo. I don't even have my website on it. I was thinking about it, but then I said no, I'm not gonna put the website on it. You know, because because I want people to get something from my channel. So you get a mod, it's something that you could remember me, not something that is a marketing material. I don't wanna sell marketing material. Karaoke said the bad books, the bad bugs. Yeah, I was thinking the other day to change the name for give it away to bad bugs, but I really give it away in the leaderboard over here. Used to be like a bad point, something like that, you know. But I changed to give it away so people know the people that give it away. But bad box could be. It's a good idea to put a bad box, but no. I don't wanna mislead people. I want people that know what I'm doing. Bro, that idea, I kind of have the same idea for the karaoke is the bad box battle pass. I got cars out there, a website. I can do a website to implement some kind of battle pass for the people that grant many benefits. The problem is Twitch has some terms of service that doesn't allow you to monetize a lot of the features that they offer. Like you cannot take money from putting people like mod for mod people or for there is so many things that you are not allowed. You can basically do giveaways for the people so people can come in, have some fun. That's it, but you cannot be like a selling all the features of the platform because otherwise you're gonna get banned from them. Kind of makes sense, It kind of makes sense today because today to be that route because otherwise people wanna be selling mods and selling stuff like that. Well, the emojis are kind of in that realm, but you can live without emojis. It's most like a cosmetic thing. People, let's check it out. Who's gonna get the raid? Yeah, we are gonna be raiding somebody to support, and I believe it's gonna be. It was somebody else that was in the stream that wanted to support, but he left. He left early, so we are gonna be supporting. I don't even wanna think about it. I'm gonna just let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna support a one guy. Yeah, I'm gonna change things up in the system, the whole channel thing, support stuff. Karaoke, thank you for the BTs. Karaoke, thank you for the BTs. Thank you for your support, really appreciate it. Karaoke says purchase the premium buybacks battle pass. Also, guys, I hope you get the benefits from the battle pass. Yeah, we're gonna rate this person. You know, it's a new one. I don't know how he streams or anything. We are rating this person. So please stand by. If you wanna help, stay in the chat. If you wanna, if you have to do something else, you can. You are free to go. So you wanna make some noise, you can use these things, these emojis. Are free from at default from default emojis from Twitch. You can use those. Karaoke says to all the loots. Yeah, to all the loots. Bye bye, bye bye bye. Bye bye, Karaoke. Thank you for stopping by. Really appreciate it. It's pretty nice, pretty awesome to see you here almost every day in the streams. That kind of support is pretty valuable. So I'm gonna say thank you for that. Really appreciate it. People, remember we're coming tomorrow. We're coming tomorrow. We are another stream. I wanna say thanks for your support to everybody. Thanks for your support. We're coming tomorrow with another streams at 11 a.m. USA is time. Check my Twitter before coming to see if I got some notification about not coming or cancellation of the stream or something like that. If you don't see nothing like that, it's because I'm gonna do it. Even though it could be pretty late, like today was 11:20 almost. But I begin the stream, so you know that's the caveat. I never do the stream at 11 o'clock in the morning. I'm trying, that's why I put it in the chat, but most of the time it's 11:20, 11:30. Cody Jokers, we another awesome stream, so don't miss out. Yeah, people, don't miss out. It's really nice. Thank you for reminding me, Cody Jokers. It's really important because you get points every single time. You get the chance to get something. Well, people, thank you for your support. I had to go. I'm super late now. And see you tomorrow with another stream. Bye bye.